published 0703 EDT, the 23rd of October 2017, updated 0829 EDT, the 23rd of October 2017. His late father Robert was the man as famous for his colorful private life as his impact on the horse racing world, so it's little surprise that Max Sangster celebrated his nuptials in epic fashion. Max, 27, who is Sangster's youngest son from his third marriage to Susan Sangster, married his society beauty girlfriend Eve Longdon with a glamorous bash in Ibiza, watched by their society friends and family. Robert Sangster, a businessman who amassed millions breeding thoroughbred racehorses, was a flamboyant character who was linked to the supermodel Jerry Hall during his short-lived second marriage. His youngest son Max, an ex-Harrow student and financier from London, said "I do" to Eve at the glamorous Balearic soiree, and while the final bill for the nuptials wasn't disclosed, it is estimated to have cost in excess of £70,000. Eve, a former Gucci and Ralph Lauren PR, runs her own lingerie line, Bare London, and is close friends with Princess Eugenie and the Duchess of Cambridge's best friend, Astrid Harbord. She is the daughter of Richard Longdon, who was CEO of software company Aveva and the longest-serving chief executive in Britain's technology industry. The event was a full weekend affair with a ceremony at the jaw-dropping Ibiza Cathedral, which is situated on a picturesque hilltop in Old Ibiza town, followed by a reception at a trendy hotel and a cocktail party the next day. The bride, who met Max through mutual friends in 2012, stunned in a high-end Zuhair Murad dress by the man who designed bridal gowns for Sofia Vergara and Christine Bleakley. The beautifully intricate designer gowns cost around £12,000. The striking brunette's bridal hair and makeup were taken care of by Louise Maxwell, a celebrated makeup artist who lives in Ibiza and is good friends with Meg Matthews. Max Sangster, a financier and youngest son of the late Robert Sangster, said "I do" to Eve Longdon in a glamorous bash in Ibiza before their society friends and family over the weekend. Eve, who runs her own lingerie company, wore a high-end Zuhair Murad wedding gown. Bridal gowns by the famed designer can cost around £12,000, and his dresses are loved by the likes of Cheryl and Jennifer Lopez. The society beauty had designers bending over backwards to dress her for her nuptials. Princess Diana's favorite designer, Bruce Oldfield, apparently already asked Eve who was making her bridal gown as soon as she announced her engagement, but it seems she plumped for a different designer. Eve won't have had any problems sourcing seductive frillies to wear underneath her dress on the big day. She recently launched her own lingerie brand, Bare London, where she sells a lacy white knicker and bra set for £100. The party-loving couple plumped for a Mediterranean-themed wedding in keeping with their location of choice. The cathedral was decorated with pared-back foliage and white flowers, with baskets full of oranges and lime strewn across the steps. The reception took place at the Agroturismo at Saro Ibiza, trendy hotel with natural gardens and sunlit groves in the heart of the Mediterranean. On the hotel's website, the description reads, "Situated in the heart of the island of Ibiza and built on an orange farm, Atzaro is an oasis ripe with the scents of orange blossom, rosemary and lavender. A place that smells deeply of the Mediterranean Sea and that offers every experience necessary to enjoy the island in all its moments, a chance to enjoy a different kind of place in nature." The reception took place at the Agroturismo at Saro Ibiza, trendy hotel famed for its beautiful grounds and party vibe. Guests at the luxurious wedding ate beneath the stars in the hotel's grounds surrounded by orange and lemon trees. Max, 27, who is Sangster's son from his third marriage, married his society beauty girlfriend Eve Longdon with a glamorous bash, and the couple looked delighted to be celebrating. The Sangster family is one of the most high-profile society families in London and often hang out with the royals. The sons attended Harrow School and have inherited millions from their late father Rev. His bridesmaids all stunned in white lace gowns, and her maids included her new sisters-in-law, Fifi and Ella May Sangster. Max, whose flamboyant horse racing magnate father died aged 67 after a long battle with cancer in 2004, had his brothers, Guy, Ben and Adam, among his groomsmen. Also in attendance was Alexandra, 27, and Carlo Corello. Alexandra, from Kensington, London, who is PR manager at Jimmy Choo, and Carlo, who used to run the Royals' favorite club, Bogies, and has since opened the doors to hot new members club, Alberts, recently said their vows at Castello di Racconigi, a palace just south of Turin, in a similarly epic bash. Other glamorous guests include model Gabby Darlington, actress Clementine Nicholson, the Mulberry PR manager, famous photographers, fashionistas and friends of the royal family. Guests ate their wedding breakfast beneath the stars in the hotel's grounds surrounded by orange and lemon trees. The following day, guests quashed their hangovers with a cocktail party and the bride stunned in another white lace dress. She was seen on Instagram launching her bouquet from the balcony of the hotel into the crowds as her raucous guests cheered. The bride wore a gown by Zuhair Murad, the man who designed bridal gowns for Sofia Vergara and Christine Bleakley. The couple enjoyed their first dance surrounded by friends and family who shared the snaps on social media. Even his bridesmaids all stunned in white lace gowns and include her new sisters-in-law, Fifi and LMA sangster Mac's mother is former model Susan from the Isle of Man, who has famously benefited more from divorce than she has from marriage. She married first husband Kevin Nicholson, whose family founded the Quick Save supermarket chain in 1975 when she was just 18. The marriage lasted 18 months. 4 years later, she exchanged vows again, this time with Peter Lilly, heir to the Lilly Skinner shoe empire. The couple had a daughter, Melissa, but divorced in 1985 after 6 years. In 1985 she hit the jackpot when she married Robert Sangster, a wealthy racehorse owner. The couple had 2 sons. When she divorced him in 2000, she received a settlement of £15 million. She walked away from her 4th marriage in 2007 without a penny of her husband's £45 million fortune. Mrs. Sangster had hoped to challenge a prenuptial agreement she signed before marrying Stuart Crossley. But on the eve of a High Court hearing in the case, she is understood to have abandoned all claims on the property developer's millions. Since then, with a total of £18 million from her wealthy ex-husbands, Susan Sangster has divided her time between a £6.2 million flat in Belgravia and a home in Barbados. Her son Max seemingly plans a more conventional path, telling the Daily Mail in 2013, "I don't really believe in serial marriages. I've seen some of the problems they cause and the fallout," he added. "I hope I don't end up getting married more than once. I may be a sangster, but I'm very much my own man." The ceremony took place in Ibiza Cathedral and impressive building in the old part of the town. Guests took to Instagram to post snaps of the breathtaking cathedral, which was decorated with simple foliage. The guests affixed a huge love sign to the outdoor area and opted for a 5-tier cake decorated with white flowers. The bride and groom opted for a typically Mediterranean theme with simple green plants and backs full of lemons and limes. Alexandra, 27, and Carlo Corello were guests of honor. Alexandra, from Kensington, London, is PR manager at Jimmy Choo, and Carlo used to run the royals' favorite club, Bogies. The Sangster boys looked dapper as they posed for snaps at the epic Ibiza and Bash. Max, left at Royal Ascot with Eve, is Robert's son from his 15-year marriage to Susan, his 3rd wife. Their marriage was often the subject of gossip columns, and Sangster was known for lavishing gifts on his wife. Society beauties and glamorous jewelry designers were in attendance at the 3-day bash, which took place in Ibiza. Glamorous guests included Eva's dapper brother, Left, who was an usher, as well as model Gabby Darlington, right.